Hi, it's Jeannie Bass with Movers and Shakers. Don't mind my messy office, sorry. It's the busy time, so I don't have time to organize as much as I'd like to. I wanted to talk to you briefly about some Facebook do's and don'ts or social media do's and don'ts since I know a lot of us are using Facebook for our business, and I think it's important to follow some basic guidelines when you are using Facebook and putting your business out there to your friends and family and your customers. So there's always the big question: do you do a group or do you have a business page? Personally, I have a business page, but I rarely use it. I use my own personal page. There are benefits to doing all three. If you do a Facebook group, you can add people to the group and then they get the notifications when you post in the group, so on and so forth. If you have a Facebook business page, you can pay to promote the posts to get in front of your friends' friends or random people. So that's going to boost your exposure. But if you don't boost your posts, you're really not going to get much traffic at all because people don't, the way the Facebook algorithm works, people don't really see Facebook business posts on a regular basis. Even if they like your page and they follow it, they're not going to see them. Plus, with the business pages and with the groups, it's very easy for people to turn off notifications or remove them from the news feed. They can do that with your personal page too, but if you're also posting pictures of your kids and your outside life, as well as your Scentsy life, they're less likely to block you or turn off notifications. So it's good to have a little balance in there. I try to do a one to one ratio. So for every Scentsy post I make, I'll post a personal post. That way it is nice and balanced. And it just so happens that as people like, my posts where my kids are, in it, or I'm at the beach or whatever, those are the same people that are liking and seeing my Scentsy posts. So the more people you get liking your personal stuff, the more people you're going to get liking your Scentsy stuff also. So it's up to you how you want to run your Facebook business end, but that's kind of the ins and outs of that. If you do choose to use your personal page, as I do, for your Scentsy business, or if you do choose to have a Facebook presence for your Scentsy business, even if that's not the main way you work your business, but you're still posting and sharing to your friends and family about Scentsy on it, you want to be careful what you post about non-Scentsy stuff. So you don't want to post things that may be controversial, like politics, religion, anything that is a hot button topic for people. You just don't want to post it. I know some of us have very strong views on one side of the fence or the other about various topics, but what you're doing when you post personal opinions like that is you're turning off half your audience when you do that. And so if you are looking to drum up business through your Facebook presence, I think it's important that you try to keep those personal things to yourself. Speaking of keeping things to yourself, you also want to keep things positive. So if you had the world's worst day and your car broke down and you don't seem to have any money and something like that, you really should not be posting that on Facebook on the same day or the same week that you're posting about how awesome your Scentsy business is. Because people see that and they see the hypocrisy in that. One day you're saying that you're poor and that you need all this money to fix, to get new tires, and then the next day you're saying, oh, I love my Scentsy business, it changed my life. So again, it's important that you're putting positive vibes out there in Facebook world if you are using it as a tool for your business promotion. Speaking of business promotion, all these random segues, sorry. It is important that you keep your business to yourself and not put your business problems on other consultants' pages. So what I mean by this, and this has personally happened to me a few times, and I try not to get too upset about it, because I know you guys mean well, is if someone posts something, I'm just thinking of an example here. One of the months we were having a join promotion, and I put a picture of the new join kit and talked about what an awesome time to join it was. And then another consultant I'm not going to say if they were on our team or not, but another consultant posted on my thread that all of my friends, family, and customers sees, I'm not having any luck getting parties. So that to me was like a kick in the stomach because now all my friends and family are looking at me where I'm saying, it's a great time to join. Look at this awesome kit that you get and blah, blah, blah. And then here's another consultant saying that they can't get any parties. It is not appropriate to comment on another consultant's thread about your personal business. So if someone is posting something about a special, or if someone is posting something like, ask me about my special, you should not be commenting on another consultant's thread saying, can you let me know what your special is so I can do that with my customers? How does this special work? Because what that is telling my customers and family, or the consultant's customers and family, is there's a trick here. There's something that she's trying to get away with. I'm not going to talk to her about Scentsy because she's trying to be shysty. So if you have questions about your business, about anybody's posts, about how a special is run, or about how Pick the Pumpkin works or whatever, put it on the page. Do not put it on another consultant's thread. That goes for any of us. It's very unprofessional to do that. So lastly, I think the very last thing I wanted to say is I love to use Facebook for tagging people and writing on their wall. When you write on people's wall and tag them, thank you for your order, Susie Schmidt. You're going to love your new Scentsy warmer. Their friends are going to see that A, she bought something, and B, that you're the Scentsy consultant. So if they need something, they can just go ahead and contact you directly. So using Facebook tagging, not just for customers, but also for your team members, is a great way to promote the Scentsy business and your Scentsy business as a whole. So I strongly suggest doing that and getting in the habit of doing that. Don't try to hide the fact that you sell Scentsy. You don't want to annoy people. I get it. But remember, I told you before, when I became the Scentsy lady, that's when my business really took off. So I understand if you're not comfortable being the Scentsy lady, if you have another job and you don't want to have Scentsy as your full-time job, but you have to make a decision where there is a boundary between your two lives, so to speak. So there's nothing wrong with posting on Facebook or tagging people and being excited about your business, because it is an awesome business and it is an awesome company. So, all right, guys, that was enough of me yapping at you. Have a great day.